currently reviewing my old notes, ran into this old document for the constructor Ian. Now that I've reached some form of cusp, turnabout, pivot, or reinforcement of the point of origin, it is starting to zero in on how I have come from off here. And this Ian becomes a point of question on where does this Ian come from? Awareness of how it's shaped by this land due to the Australis vowels carrying Ian. A common word where it becomes pronounced is something like uzarian. It becomes really stretched out, swings into the Y. That is what caused the perception of the Y-shaped N, uzarian, and that is governing why it did eventually turn into a ligature due to it being a high frequency form. Yeah, so what went through my head is when I hear myself swing into this Ian, it keeps feeling like it's traveled through Rus, some form of Russian, or it's in the northern hemisphere, making me wonder, what other languages is this Ian, really long? Where is that a common feature? What languages carry that? I don't know yet, but if there is something from the West Europe area that will give me great insight in, okay, I hear you, I know how you plug into me, because this Ian is a very core dominant in my vocal cords, a natural hardwired form in my mouth. My brain was just thinking, Ian. The only Ian I know of is an Irish registry. It was someone who had the name of Ian, had an identity that was connected to the Irish heritage, and I'm thinking, is it really pronounced Ian? Because when it's spelled I-A-N, it becomes more like Ian. And that made me wonder, is there any way that the name Ian was some form of a John at some point from somewhere? Because I come from where it swings into the Ian, and when I hear that Ian, that's like the name Jan, spelled Y-A-N, which I know is like a form of John or Jan. Jan, and this Jan is a John. Is Ian a John? That's how it's plugging into the Turkic stream. The Turkic half of me would be needing to pronounce that as a Ian, and that's a John. Ian. It makes me wonder how much of the English environment of my upbringing has formed this perception versus is this something that has always been known by the Turkic half? Have others always known about this Y versus W stream stuff? Because I've never crossed paths with it before. I've already done notes on the Ian in the past, so I feel self-conscious of not wishing to double up this Ian. Where does that Ian come from? Ian. There is a direct link to whatever languages carry the Ian versus the Ian. The Turkic is plugging in to the Ian, but the Ian is also a dominant part of my tongue. The question is, how much of that is shaped by the English versus the Turkic half? That's where I have to question, where is it coming from really? Because I don't know if Turkic speakers are pronouncing the Ian like me. I'd say, yeah, alright, maybe it is possible there's going to be some region where they do it like that, and I need to work out, okay, if that is the case, where the fuck are you? Because I'm over here trying to find my way back home. Where the fuck are yous?
Get used to it!